Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Blake Hiller. Here's a look at the top stories we are following. It's been 2 years today since dam failures caused devastating flooding that swept through mid-Michigan communities. Homes were destroyed and thousands were displaced. But today, the Midland Area Community Foundation and Long-Term Recovery Group held a virtual update on the recovery efforts. The group says they moved from emergency to relief and onto a long-term recovery phase of the process. Members say they're taking a leveraged approach to helping restore the area, using local resources alongside federal resources to help homeowners and business owners recover. Well, Consumers Energy has proposed a $200 million project to bring solar power to Genesee County. Consumers Energy tells us the power will be generated by a future solar plant, likely up and running by the end of 2024. The project will be located on about 1,500 acres in Flushing Township and about 300 acres in Montrose Township. Up to 250 jobs are expected in Genesee County during construction and generate $25 million in new property tax revenues. And the accused Oxford High School shooter Ethan Crumbley back in court today. He appeared for a virtual hearing in an Oakland County courtroom. Now a judge ruled Crumbley will remain in jail and will not be moved to a juvenile facility. Crumbley's next court date is set to be in person on June 23rd. Now Crumbley's parents also face involuntary manslaughter charges stemming from the shooting last November. All right, here's meteorologist John Gross. He's checking the latest in your forecast.
Thank you, Blake. We got your forecast coming your way for the rest of Thursday. Overall, a little bit warmer today. Let's go ahead and talk about temperatures, where we go for this afternoon. Definitely looking warmer than your Wednesday. 70s look good by later this afternoon. 60s closer to the immediate lakeshore. We'll call it partly cloudy. It's going to be a very low-end chance for a shower. Could even have another one or a pop-up storm later tonight. Further north of the bay, overall, I think most of your Thursday remains dry. Now, it turns into a different scenario as we get into Friday. We're still holding on to a slight risk. Remember the categories at the top of your screen. It's a 2 out of 5. This is going to be into the late afternoon, evening, and then again overnight into Saturday. So a longer time frame for the possibility of some storms to develop. We're going to have the heat and humidity in play. Big contributing factor is going to be a cold front and how quickly and when exactly that moves through. If we get that to move through when we have more heat and humidity in play, more storms as we go, if that moves through later into the overnight, when we lose a lot of the heat, storm chance is going to be diminished. So those are going to be the two scenarios that we're going to keep in mind as we go into especially tomorrow for the second half of the day. And past that, 7-day into the weekend, regardless, it does look like we will still have some shower and storm chances on Saturday. Drier on Sunday, still could have an early shower there, but I think most of the second half of your weekend trends dry, and we'll continue with that even as we go into Monday. A few more shower chances do return, though, as we go into mid-next week. In the First Warn 5 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist John Gross.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.